Hello everyone, my name is Ace and I'm a big fan of Sonic. I made a video about Sonic Frontiers a long time ago. I streamed through Sonic Frontiers on my Twitch and I'm currently playing through the new game plus on hard difficulty right now, and I'm on the last world of that. The stuff that we're able to see from this next update, it says in the description we're able to play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. There's going to be new story missions available, and then one other thing that I just can't remember off the top of my head. Hey, editing Eric here. I just want to say that I'm a dork, and I thought it was going to be coming out this month. It's actually going to be coming out September 28th. So if you ever hear me talk in the video of, oh, it's going to be coming out tomorrow, I was wrong. Oops, my bad. All I want to do this video is just watch the new trailer for the new Sonic stuff, go through the pros, the cons, and then what I hope the next Sonic game is going to be. So anyway, we're going to go back to the video. The fuck? Okay, yes, this is gonna be okay. So this has the list of all the new stuff that's coming out. So after seeing that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm still fucking hyped that there's gonna be more content coming out from my game. Like, hell yeah, man! It's fucking Sonic. I love to play it, but this is where my concern is for this next part of the update. You mean to tell me that there's gonna be 3 new playable characters? What I hope is that they're not just gonna be showing up for like a level for each of the characters. I hope that they are truly playable characters. Like, I could see them almost being like assist trophies for different stages. Like, Sonic, you have to run through here, and don't worry, Tails is gonna help you out. And you jump up and like grab his fucking hands or some shit to get past a jump. Like, that's the shit that I'm afraid that they're going to do. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I really hope with them advertising it the way they are, I hope that it's legit, like, you just get to play them in the hub world. You just get 3 new characters on the game. They really just add into the replay value. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope that it's a new world that comes out, because damn, I would fucking play through it again. Run it back. I would play through a whole new world in a fucking heartbeat, dude. Ugh. Sorry, I drank water. But that's the part I'm also kind of nervous about. If the characters do come out and they're just fully playable characters, like even on like the overworld and everything, I'm afraid that they're not gonna be fully finished like how they should be. The best example that I can give, and I know that this is a very weird take. After you complete the game and get everything 100%ed, you unlock Sonic's Spin Dash. And for me, it did not feel like the game was complete until I had that ability unlocked. And it really bummed me out replaying through the game after I got the Spin Dash unlocked, because it was like, damn, I wish I had this at the beginning. I would have played it so much more when I first was playing the game. But I feel like that's just a personal issue of mine. I want to be able to have a lot more to play once this next update comes out, which it looks like there's going to be. It said new challenges, new characters, and it showed at least 1 new boss fight. And it also showed like fucking Super Saiyan 2 Sonic. I don't know. This is going to bring me to the first part of the video. I wanted to talk about my cons with Sonic Frontiers, because I love this game. Sonic Frontiers, it is in my top 5 favorite games of all time. It's awesome. If you're a die-hard Sonic fan like I am, this game is going to be your bread and butter. If you like 2D Sonic, if you like 3D Sonic, it's the best of both worlds in my eyes. I think they did a lot very well. With all that being said, going back to the Supersonic talk, That is one part I just did not think they did very well on this game. So that's something I'm not really looking forward to in the new DLC, unless they really change up how the fights go. I don't know. It just... Supersonic, you're supposed to be invincible, you're supposed to be able to go around and stomp shit. I understand that. But that does not change the fact that that does not feel fun to do. In the big open world game where you're going around and fighting giant titans, you want them to feel powerful. You want them to be able to feel like they're gonna put some work on you. And they just never do. For me, all of the Supersonic fights, they were just very phoned in. I couldn't really figure out what was going on, and they were very frustrating for me to play, which gets me really sad to say. Because I think Supersonic's cool. I like the idea of him. He can be done right. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to kind of just having Supersonic be in the back burner, or, you know, him come out during a cutscene and that be what defeats the enemy, you know. But that's just, again, these are all just going to be my personal opinions on the game and all the different fights. But the Supersonic fights, that is not one of the highlights of the game. They sucked, and that's a part of the DLC I could really miss. I'm not worried about it too much. The only other big cons that I have for Sonic Frontiers is, and I'm sure that this has been said before, just all of the like smaller enemies, the like grunts, the fucking whatevers. I don't even know their name. They feel boring. Like each world, like the first time you go into Sonic Frontiers and you get to see all of the different enemies and you're like, whoa, they're not normal badniks, bro. Like what the fuck? Like it's cool. It's cool to see them. It's cool to fight them, and you're like, damn, I wonder what other weird creatures are going to be on the other islands. And then you go there and they're just reskinned versions of the other ones. And it's like, okay. And I'm not talking about like the mini bosses or the titans. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about like the actual like little grunt enemies. Like they just, I don't even know what they're called. They just stand like this. I kind of wish they just kept with the badniks, or just had that more Sonic style with the enemies. Because I don't know, I look at the enemies and it makes me think of Destiny. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think Destiny is a very pretty game. It's a beautiful game. But it's not Sonic. Like, I'm expecting to see anything else but fucking these things. The last con that I have is, it just feels like, especially with the later levels, their way of making it more difficult is by eliminating more of the landscape and replacing it with more automated systems. Which, don't get me wrong, a lot of the automated like tracks that you go on, they're very pretty, they seem very cool to go on, but you're not doing anything on it. Like, if I'm playing a Sonic game where I'm going fast and your reaction time is what is needed to be able to traverse the landscape at a very fast rate, that's what I want to be able to do. I don't want to be running around and then I get locked into 4 different pathways that sends me to the exact opposite direction of where I'm trying to go. It makes going around and doing the tiny tasks of like collecting the miscellaneous items or the hidden items, it makes it a pain in the ass because you just get locked into so many different animations, which I understand why they're there. Most of them are set up so you can get most of the hidden gems, but damn, just have some of them just out in the air and you have to find a random ramp that will launch you to the right trajectory to hit it. Like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of the automated system on a lot of the stages, but I love the overall movement that is available on a lot of the worlds, especially when the spin dash is unlocked, because you're able to, it feels like you're breaking the landscape, but with that, it feels like that's what Sonic would be able to do. Be able to use the spin dash and fucking charge up and fucking slingshot to a different part of the map. And it's not even like I'm doing the super slingshot glitch that I've been seeing around. It's like, no, I see a slope, if I normal charge at it, I'll just fall off or barely go anywhere, but if I spin dash, I fucking rocket off of that, which that's awesome. That feels good to do. Anybody that plays a game that enjoys a movement-based game, that is the kind of stuff that feels good to do. being like, you know what, I see a mountain up there, I'm gonna get up there. You want to be able to enjoy the movement, and that's what Sonic needs to do to be able to feel like a good Sonic game. He has to be able to run around, he has to be able to move more. And with that being said, that kind of brings me into a good transition of what I hope the next Sonic game is going to be. I really hope that they stay with the open world format. I think it really allows people to enjoy the movement of Sonic. It gives him a lot of space to run and a lot of different areas to see with a lot of different environments. Like, that's hell yeah, that is what we want. I haven't really talked too much about the like subspace levels or the cyberspace levels, whatever the fuck they're called, the 2D levels, 2.5D, freaking classic Sonic levels. I feel like those aren't needed to make a very good movement based Sonic game. I think they're awesome to have, I enjoy playing them, but I'm not going to be heartbroken if they're taken out of the next Sonic game, if I'm being honest. I think what Sonic should do is should go in the overall direction of just enjoying the environment and kind of playing along that. There's this game that is available on Steam, it's called Crumble. This is what Sonic should be. It's you use the weight of your character to build momentum and to run across different stages and to traverse different crazy landscapes, dodging things that are trying to kill you or knock you off course. Knock you off course. Why'd I turn fucking Australian for a second? I'll fucking knock you off course, yeah. I'm sorry to any Australians. I wish I had the cool accent. I don't. But this is what I feel like Sonic is missing. This is what was missing in Sonic Frontiers for me. Was just that weight to his character to be able to increase or decrease your momentum. Like, it just felt like I was controlling an RC car when I was playing Sonic in Frontiers. Where opposed on Crumble, it feels like I'm playing as the Blob and you have to use your weight to be able to change your speed how you want it to go. I know programming and doing all that stuff is very difficult. I couldn't even begin to tell you how to do it, but that is doable. It is doable. There's a blue creature that is able to do the speed how I want Sonic to do the speed. Sega, I don't give a fuck. Reskin this shit with a little Sonic icon on it. Do it. I don't care. Sonic needs to be able to have a little weight to him so he feels like you're actually playing as something opposed to controlling something. But Sonic Frontiers is awesome. I really love the game despite me, you know, kind of hazing it this beginning part. It's just, I'm only hazing it because it is so close to perfection. It just has a couple things that suck, you know, like a very confusing storyline, or, you know, just not fun boss fights because you're stuck in the supersonic state and it's repeated over and over throughout the game. You know what, I'm not going to do it because I'm just going to unravel and just start complaining about the game. I've talked about Sonic Frontiers a bunch on my stream. I played a bunch on there too. So once this update comes out, make sure you check me out on there if you want to see the update live. This last update, I think all I can hope for is that there's going to be a new world. The playable characters can be played on the other stages besides just the final one if they do a final world, and they're not just like one-off level show-ups. Like that is what I'm scared that they're going to do. I don't think they will, but I'm scared that they're going to. And I hope the challenges aren't stupid. It'd be cool if they release some more songs. I'm just saying. That song update where you gotta go around just fucking rock out with the jukebox. Immaculate update. I think with that, I'm going to call it until the next update comes out. My personal rating is an 8.5 out of 10. But that's my bias one. That's my bias rating. I think overall it's it pains my heart to say it, but I think it's a 7 out of 10. Just, man, it's good, but it doesn't get good until you beat it all the way, and then it gets good. And there's a lot of frustrating things. I'm now starting to unravel, so I'm just going to call it. But thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have another game you want me to do a review about, let me know in the comments down below. There's a lot that I've been playing through. I've been trying to play more this last little bit, and I really enjoy this format I'm doing. So let me know what you think. But I hope you all have a good night, and I'll be seeing everybody soon. Bye-bye now.